Hi, my name is Ima, and in this lesson you will learn how to hold the violin. A good posture is crucial when it comes to producing the most beautiful sound that your violin has to offer. I recommend that you use a shoulder rest or a shoulder pad. Ideally, you should use an adjustable shoulder rest like this one, which is made by Kuhn. The shoulder rest will help you hold the violin up in the right position, and it will also help you to free up your left arm and hand to move around. To put the shoulder rest onto the violin, hold your violin like this under your left arm, and this way you have both hands free to help you place it on the violin. Make sure that the curve of the shoulder rest is opposite the curve of the violin, so that it looks like as if the shoulder rest is smiling at you. Just pull the shoulder rest on until it's securely in place. Hold your left hand around the body of the violin and place it onto your left shoulder. The scroll of the violin should point about 20 degrees away from your shoulder, and the violin should sit horizontally from your shoulder out. Make sure it doesn't point down or up, but straight out. You should also tilt your violin slightly to the right. Now lift up your chin and put it onto the chin rest. Make sure that you don't lift up your left shoulder, but instead use the weight of your head to hold the violin in place. Now very carefully let go of your left arm and see if you can hold the violin up by just using the weight of your head on the chin rest. You can practice to swing your arms around in order to loosen up your shoulders and your arms. If this is not comfortable, you should go back and take a look at the position of your shoulder rest. Move it around and find the position that is most comfortable for you. Now move your left hand to the end of the violin neck and rest the neck on the very bottom of your index finger, with the index finger slightly bent back. Make sure that your arm stays heavy and relaxed, and that you keep your wrist loose and straight. With some of the weight of the violin sitting on your left hand, practice to swing your left arm back and forth, move it up and down, and make sure that you never lose the contact between the neck of the violin and your hand. If you do lose the contact, try to loosen up on the neck support, and you will feel how the violin sits heavier in your hand. You should get used to using both the neck support and the left hand support, but most of the time you will be using both. It's good to practice the posture in front of a mirror to make sure that your violin stays horizontal and that your left hand wrist stays straight. Always try to stay as relaxed as possible. Stand with both feet grounded on the floor, and keep your knees loose or slightly bent. You can also practice to walk around with your violin on your shoulder and see if you can maintain the correct posture, and also walk around and swing your arms around.